Let's talk a little bit about the dollar. There's a big story on the front page of the Wall Street Journal today trying to figure out, is this good for the economy? Is this bad for the economy? What's the take?
Yeah, you know, before that, though, I got to say, if Sarah's correct on oil, if oil drops $4 or $5 a barrel, you got to go long dollar CAD at this point for a little bit of a bounce, for at least maybe 2 or 3 penny bounce. Caddy dollar CAD, because Canadian dollar now is below parity with U.S. dollar, and it looks grossly overbought. If oil comes in to maybe $75 a barrel, I think there's a chance for dollar CAD to rally for at least 2 or 3 pennies here.
What's the connection between the dollar and the Canadian dollar and oil?
Oh, huge. There's a tremendous amount of correlation, like 88% correlation. So if oil comes in, the Canadian dollar should weaken a little bit, at least for a bounce. Long term, it's still probably a buy, but for the near term, it's really, really overbought. So there could be a trade there near term.
Okay, that'd be something to watch out for. Overall, though, what about the weakness of the dollar? What's that mean for the economy?
Yeah, you know, the weakness of the dollar has just been amazing. Overnight tonight, for the first time ever, 70 cents, just 70 euro cents bought a U.S. dollar. And I think that's been very, very telling. You know, 2 weeks ago, Joe asked one of the equity guests, what do they think, 12 handle on the Dow or 14 handle on the Dow? And they said 14, which was an out-of-consensus sort of a view at that point. And I said, if that's true, you can back up the truck and all the carry trades are going to rally. It's exactly what happened. You look at Aussie yen, Euro yen, pound yen, all of those trades have really rallied. And I think part of the dollar weakness in many ways, yes, you know, it's been the Fed cutting of the rates, but it's also been the story of the carry trade, because risk appetite has returned, and as long as that happens, you know, dollar stays relatively weak. That having been said, this week we think there could be a little bit of a pause. First of all, ECB is very unlikely to raise rates or even signal that they're going to raise rates going in the next couple of months, and that's happening Thursday. And secondly, yes, I think employment numbers are going to be much better. I mean, everybody, the doom and gloom view is that recession is coming, but if recession is coming, where are the bread lines? So far, we haven't seen jobless claims be poor. As a matter of fact...
But Boris, isn't there a lot riding on this number this Friday?
Huge, huge. The number is bad. You can kiss the dollar goodbye. But if the number bounces up, I think the dollar has, you know, a little bit of a snapback to it.
All right. Boris, Sarah, Jim, folks.